Hello students, today we are going to learn about fiction, and in this unit specifically we are going to focus on novels. Here we are going to learn about the various genres of novel in English literature and also the contribution of various authors and their works in developing novel as a literary form. Now before going in depth of what a novel is, you have to be clear that novella is different from novel. Novella is a word it is an Italian word which means a short story. So, in order to differentiate between a short story and a novella, differentiate between short story and a novel, there came a word into existence called novella. So, the word novel itself is a work of moderately lengthy descriptive fiction, unlike a short story. So it is generally in the form of prose, which is characteristically printed in the form of a book. The genre of novel has been defined as consisting of a non-stop and all-inclusive history which dates back to almost 2000 years. The novel is said to have originated in traditional Greece and Rome during the era of medieval and early modern romance. Miguel de Cervantes, who wrote Don Quixote, the first part of which was published in 1605, has been often called the first noteworthy European novelist of the contemporary era. So, novels which are widely read and enjoyed by millions of readers across the globe take the reader into a world spun by the author. So the fictitious world is very different from the practical world that the reader lives in. So authors write about numerous topics, so a novel may belong to any one of these genres. For example, it can be historical, it can be picaresque, sentimental novels, it can be gothic, psychological novels, epistolary, pastoral, apprenticeship, romantic left, anti-novel, it can be a detective novel, mystery, thriller, dramatic, science fiction, cult novels, fantasy novels, or even a proletarian novels. Now, let us learn about the development of a novel. So, novel as a literary genre reached the highest level of glory in the 18th century. The authors, namely Daniel Defoe, Richardson, Fielding, and Sterne, contributed significantly to the development of English novel. They influenced the writers who came after them. So the 18th century coincided with the Industrial Revolution, which significantly contributed to the rise of the novel. So during this time only, the invention of printing machine happened. So the chain effects of industrial revolution improved people's life, and this gave to the rise of increasing reading public, because there were many educated middle class people, and they correspondingly led to demand of novels for reading. So books such as Don Quixote, Decameron, Monty Author, and Pilgrim's Progress, they became the foundations for the development of the novel. Pamela, Joseph Andrews, Tristram Shandy, and Robinson Crusoe are some of the notable novels that became famous in the 18th century. However, it does not stop there. It continued to evolve in the 19th and as well as in the 20th century, giving rise to different genres or classes of novel. Now, in understanding novel, there is an important element that is called as the plot. Now, plot is derived from the old French word complot, which refers to a secret plan or conspiracy. Plots have long been a central component of storytelling. So, in any stories, in any novels, plot is very, very essential. So, what are the plot only makes the essence of the story. So, the great philosopher Aristotle, observing in the 4th century, he has said about plot, he called it as the mythos, which is the soul of all tragedy. Now, plot is a series of events that comprises the story's main action. So, it is typically made up of a sequence of individual, but it is connected to elements that compels the main characters to embark on a particular journey. So this journey, it can be either physical or psychological or even emotional in nature. The plot's primary journey leads to a climatic event and also a resolution. And one of the defining features of a plot is that it includes more than a list of facts. The facts have a purpose that supports the overall journey of the characters. Another hallmark of a plot is the unfolding of a cause and effect relationship. Characters make decisions and experience the resulting consequences, whether it's good or bad. And in other words, plot encompasses not just the what, but how and the why. So, to sum up, a novel, you have to remember that a novel is a long narrative work of fiction with some realism. It is often in prose form and it is published as a single book. And they're all similar to a short story. A novel has some features like presentation of characters, dialogues, setting, plot, climax, conflict, and also resolution. Thank you.